It's nice to see those two cabins together, old and new. This one's new, don't know how old, but it's modern, and the other one could be 100 years old or more. The difference being that that is 100% built out of stone and mud as a mortar. This is built with cement, and the inside is red brick, so it's not fully built in stone. Almost all new buildings are set up now with brick in on the inside, so it's easy to put stucco on it, and it's easy to put electricity channels in there as well. And it just goes up much faster, and you don't need as much stone. You can see the difference clearly on those very big cornerstones. Structurally, you need them if you build it with just mortar as mud. So it's the same sort of structural integrity as a dry stone wall. So the selection, the choice of stones that you use, especially in the corners, but all throughout the wall, is much more important. Because if you have cement, it just glues it all together. It makes it much easier to make it structurally strong. But really appreciate these old buildings. When I'm going to build a workshop, I'm going to try to also use those big cornerstones.
Where?
still, the sides are still open, so it doesn't get really warm yet. So just under the eaves.
Oh, there's a space.
10 centimeter space. So. Yeah, we're lucky with the weather. Look at that, flowers.
Well, yeah,
Right?
the other side is
Okay.
different.
Yeah, yesterday morning.
I'm gonna tested out these used shoes.
Snowshoes, yeah, you need them here. Still 30 centimeters.
Yeah, it's wet, it's freezing.
You've got everything packed.
Hi.
Hey, oh, look at you. I feel underdressed.
Ciao, come stai? Tutto bene?
Bene, si tira avanti.
Si tira avanti, certo.
Nella neve, su questo là.
Sì, sì, sì. No, but today it's warm. It's fantastic.
It is nice. Yeah, it's good weather. Good weather for your opening of the, what do you call it,
Opening of
barbecue
the
season.
Oh, yeah.
You're brave.
We ate outside the other day.
You lived in the center.
The same taste like the radish.
Oh yeah, it's a similar kind of, yeah, it has the...
You know the green watering thing, is it there? I haven't seen it for a long time.
I think it's up there.
Oh, okay.
Under. Yes. Lunga, how you call it in English? Lunga
Esposizione.
esposizione.
It's, I forget it, Fenile or... No, Fenile is the place where you store it, but they have a... I think you should say it, yeah, it's true.
No.
In Angrunin they have a name for it, which is Romano. But there are still some on the other side. If you go walking, you still can find some of them. Then some of them still make them, but it's very few people now. I told my friend, if you ever, you have to show this book to
Yeah, he told me.
our neighbor who is going to be. He will remark a lot on how polished everything was and how clean everything was.
Of course. And maybe he's right.
No, he's absolutely right. This is Jordan Critz, yeah. Very nice, and the taste of summer. I still have to wait for the pomegranates to fruit.
You have also a little tree?
Sweet.
Free, alright.
And you could really tell the difference, the ones that were in the greenhouse and the one that's growing outside. I have a variety that technically supports minus 18 degrees in winter. The problem is it will never bear fruit because we don't have hot enough summers.
Right.
But in the greenhouse, I've already, in the first year they grew to the top, which is 3 meters from like a small plant. I do have some cuttings that sprouted. So all I would need for pomegranates is really a better climate. So I'm counting on climate change. There you go. I'm still waiting for it to happen. Can't go fast.
under it.
Did you need help?
Yeah, these need to be cut in small pieces.
Just clean this up, otherwise the butter sticks on it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Then into the top.
she's beautiful.
Not bad, eh?
They're perfect. Look at those. Before it's out. 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 Before it's out
Nice week. It's slowly warming up. Very slowly. Nice to have the first fire here in the fire pit after winter. Having lunch here with Johannes. And it's nice to have Ella here. Antonella. She lives in Turin, in the city nearby here. It's where we met last year. And so she works as well. She works in textile and fashion sustainability. She has a full-time job, but works remotely, so we're spending more time here together, which is really nice. And I can't wait for spring and summer. Spend more time outside. It's just so fascinating. If you go down just 50, 70 meters in altitude, there's no snow anymore. And it changes so rapidly. You know, here you're still in deep snow. But in the valley you've got the flowers growing already. Narcissus, other yellow flowers that are early. It's always fascinating living in the mountains that the seasons are just so close. The changes are so fast, you know. I think the delay of spring is, compared to the valley, is about 8 weeks. It's kind of like 1 week per 100 meters. So the growth on the trees, these beech trees, which you have the same in the valley, they're 8 weeks earlier, more or less, might even be more. But there's a big difference when spring is already in full bloom in the valley and you ride up here and you're kind of coming back in winter. And I brought 2 trailers of concrete here, sand, because we're expecting a big snowstorm on Saturday night in the night. So still as the temperatures go up, you can have a snowstorm here, but just a little bit lower. It's rain, so it disappears. Snow stays long here, and you might remember from last year, if you were watching, we had this table was under snow in half March, and just 100 meters lower there was nothing. And also on the south side, like Johannes, had snow too, but it just disappears in 2 days or so. We have a good amount of sun on it, so it's fascinating. It's difficult to work, especially with the heavy trailers, getting through, and snow chains on and taking them off with every ride. It's a bit more work, but it's nothing new. I've been doing this for more than 3 years now. It's all part of it, and the snow is a part of the beauty of living here, so I'm not complaining.